Hello, welcome to the last game of week 1 of CSK season 4. Right here, we have Radical versus Zero Gaming coming at you hot and fast. It should
Yeah.
be an interesting one.
Unbind? Yeah.
Should be a very, very interesting one.
Yeah.
Haven't seen
We
really
will be
anything.
starting Unbind. Ooh,
We haven't
ooh.
really seen anything from either of these teams, have we? I don't think. Oh, this is gonna be our first look at this. At these two teams.
It's clearly looking like Zero Gaming has a really good strat of all chambers. Oh
That
no, they
is the
gave up.
meta.
That is meta. It
We
is
do know
truly meta.
that is the meta currently. All chambers replication. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh
Um,
man, I missed replication.
Replication is never coming back, and I'm coping.
I am gonna cope forever. No,
Man,
don't do Reyna.
I just wish one of these teams would lock a troll comp. It would make this so much more fun.
It'd be so. I mean, they have
I
fucking
just want the troll comp.
Clove.
I mean, the clove
They have
is
Clove on Zero.
the clove is the part of the troll comp, I guess. Although you have the viper, so
Yeah, it's not
it's
the
not
worst.
as bad. I'd prefer Omen, I guess.
Hell, I prefer like a Brim.
And you can see we have this Raze who is absolutely ruining the aura of Zero.
Yeah. It was
Absolutely
it was
destroying it.
positive aura for everyone, but now it's negative because one guy's off.
One guy's off, and we're just gonna go into the deep end here. Starting
Oh yeah.
off, looks like defenders are splitting off a little bit of a 2-3 split. Going A, around B. Meanwhile, the attackers are doing a little bit more on A with the lurker towards, or a little bit towards B with the lurker on A. Just Viper, pretty standard stuff. Nothing too out of the usual.
Mhm.
Could be interesting. Let's get into it.
It, 3 going Fountain for B long is an interesting play, but it will be met by 2 members. Radical.
Immediately comes out the utility. They're gonna know that at least someone is here. Usually that spike is following the gecko, so it should be a good clue if Zero have done any homework on how the game functions.
Of course.
Portal closed.
I'm sure they heard some
Lurk
noise
will be
here.
killed.
Looks like
No, Lurk means the B has to be committed.
just 3. Zero gets 1, peeking out. Sussy responds in kind, getting Scorpion. Lots of kills all over the map happening, and it comes out to a 2v2. It looks like the attackers are tempted to take the teleports, and they are going to. And this A site is free because of the over-rotation. Plant is going to be able to go down, hopefully, if they don't absolutely biff it.
Spike planted.
TP away.
Ooh,
Very
close.
nice, but there
Little-
is this fade creeping up on the side here. Danny
Last player standing.
cannot
One
adjust in
enemy
time,
remaining.
and now it's a 1v1. Ken Dezen
Raise.
versus No Yes. And Ken Dezen gets the kill, securing the first round for Radical.
That was a very interesting first round. Like we said before, it was a 3 attackers going Fountain going into 2 defenders. I've honestly never seen a pistol like that before. But it came out even with Lurk dying and Death and Hookah. So then it just came to that post plant and
Look at this gamble stack that's happening on the A site. I mean, they're going to try and stack up with their weaker weapons, trying to get some impact, trying to take some of the weapons away from these attackers. Immediately peeking out, gets the first one, is targeting the second one at Dark. Going to be forced to back away. The might of all of these
There.
players just slamming down on the attackers. A little bit too much.
Dropping smoke.
But Spike is going to go down on the B site, as that's kind of the consequence of this gamble stack. If you don't run into all of them, their Spike's just going to go down. Of course. And it's going to be very difficult to retake this, considering the much weaker weapons on the side of Zero. Immediately, Danny is able to take down Aid. No, yes takes down Danny in return. You sticking.
Last player standing.
Molly comes out. The defuse comes
Molly's
out
a little
despite
too
the
late.
Molly. It's a 3K for Sussy, but I mean,
Doesn't matter if you lost the round.
that's a great eco round. 4-0 Gaming. Take all of the weapons out of the hands of Radical and win the round. Now they should have just amazing money here. While side of Radical is just left holding the pieces. A little bit more defaulting this time. I got shut down a little too hard last time. Gonna try and poke and prod around, see where the stack side is. Immediately Scorpion takes down Girl Boss. No, yes, and made it. We're holding this angle, up, down.
Bring them down.
Able to get Andazine.
We'll catch them.
No, yes. Easing them. And made it, takes down Dark.
Dizzy's up.
It's Sussy and the Chamber left alive. How much can they really do against the stack of 5? Nonias peeks out into the 2 players. A little bit of a mistake. Making a disadvantage fight, even though the gun is better. Play advantage would have been needed to win that one. Because we're rotating towards A.
Satchel out.
Just
30
made it
seconds
here.
left.
And it looks like he's rotating off the site. Oh, he's actually heading up and towards Heaven instead. TP coming out. It looks like Radical don't really know exactly what to do here. Possibly just gonna sit in here and hold this. Like whatever
player
guns they
standing.
have, and
10 seconds left.
Smiley's just not gonna let that happen.
Radical really try to default there even with weaker weapons.
That's an early
Smile
timeout.
will call timeout. Yeah.
An early
3.
timeout. There has to be something majorly wrong to call a timeout on the 4th round.
It just seems like a lot of these Radical members are just being caught off guard, maybe with like util, maybe different timing peaks, and aren't able to react fast enough to get the picks. Yeah. Especially on that default, it looked like a lot of the members were just getting picked off one by one, and then it led to a numbers advantage, and then everything just snowballs after that.
I mean, in some scenarios they're playing together, but I don't really see them taking these fights together per se. I think. I mean, they're physically there together, but they're not. I don't know how to
Like
say
peeking
this.
off each other.
Yeah, they're not
like,
they're not
peeking off each
properly
other,
trading
doing
or peeking
utils.
off each other or using even the utility correctly. It's a little bit difficult. Let's see if we can get that corrected as we head into 3-2 from both sides. 3 from both teams facing towards B, 2 from both teams facing towards A. Chamber immediately has this op pulled out. Oh, that's not the right target. Yours just gonna TP away. And now slowed down a little bit. And the Zine and Leslie have creeped up into this hookah. It's just Girl Boss holding this long angle. Peeking, trying to find something here. And the Zine is actually gonna regroup with Girl Boss. It's so slow. I mean, this is gonna give him plenty of time to possibly rotate over. Although it doesn't seem to be drawing a lot of rotates. Out comes Echo Flash. Looking immediately, doesn't really do anything. And the remaining members of At Radical are finally taking the teleport. At Dark follows up behind and takes down No No Yes.
Spike down.
Smiley
B.
takes down Pussy.
30 seconds left.
It gets taken down as he tries to
Last
enter
player
into the site.
standing.
And it's just Girl Boss left over to do it all. It's 4 players. Another gun round shut down for Zero Gaming. Or sorry, for Radical.
We
Right
are just seeing Radical being really slow on these execs. Basically not being able to really push back on these defenders. Not really able to take or keep space. And they kind of just slowly get boxed in as Zero kind of just use small amounts of utility, take a little bit of space, maybe take a few corners, and that's really just been the same thing happening over and over.
It's like members of Radical have finally decided to group up all, trying to hit one side at one time.
Get him.
Canazine with the Bucky getting ready to entry into the site. Pauses for just a moment, allowing a rotate to slip through. Finally deciding to take these satchels. Flies straight into Smiley, but Smiley takes him down midair.
Bomb buddy out.
Zero still holding down the site quite well. Holding a lot of his space. Girl Boss is so stuck here. 1 HP from the C's, and Radical taking some good fights, getting back into this round. Does he get another? 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Clone
Spike down A.
going nuclear.
Last player
Is shut down by Danny. And Danny gets caught on the reload by Zero Smiley. And that is going to be another round for the side of Zero Gaming.
I mean, that was definitely a lot better execution from Radical. They were playing together, coordinating a little bit, and were able to get Katazine onto the site. Sadly, they were just kind of just sprayed down, going straight into a cipher.
It wants to take this early fight onto Danny, but Danny's holding this with his TP. Neither get the kill. Clone with the operator. Takes down Celsi, immediately
down,
backs up.
B.
Teleport. Time to jump.
Dark in this heaven, or sorry, hookah angle. Takes down Scorpion. Scorpion not ready for it. Danny is wrapping back around to main. Calls for the rotates. There's 2 left on each site.
Teleport's ready.
Dark and Garboss creeping up. Main. With his hit. Bit of a pause. Looks like they're going on 40. Sight again. Sight hits again. But made it, pulls out the ult and immediately takes down Girlboss. Danny takes down No No Yes in response.
30 seconds left.
2v2 on the site. One rotating over.
One
It's a 2v2
enemy
overall.
remaining.
This could be a round for Radical to win. Getting the plant down, it's going to be very difficult. Clone does have his
Spike
ult if he wants
planted.
to invest here.
Decoy.
Clone throws out the clone. Goes into shower. Dark. He's ready for it, but he can't quite hit a shot. But he finally gets it, securing another round for the side of Radical.
Yeah, that was a really good round from Radical. They really did play together, get their trades, were able to get get a lot of very nice shots out. Kind of just take away a lot of this pushing power or the defensive power from Zero, and it kind of just allowed a nice stomp. Came down to a little bit of a 1v1,
Cutting
but
through.
you know, a little bit of a skill there.
Oh, Clone caught with his pants down in the utility. That's a tragedy. but immediately gonna pull a member away from 0, giving them a slight disadvantage into this round. Player down. Made it holding this angle. Gonna take the peek. Gets taken down. Kendazine using his ult to take the site. No, yes, taken down by Kendazine. Miley creeping up the Odin.
Spike
One of 2
planted.
left. Two remaining players for Zero grouped up. It might be a save. They might have decided that it isn't worth it to try and retake this. A lot of respect given to this team, but it might be appropriate in this scenario. You are up rounds. And the economy doesn't exactly favor you at the moment after this loss. So save. Be the appropriate call.
Yeah, I agree with the save here. Especially with the Odin. You know that if Radical do go to be that Odin, will be able to find at least 2 or 3 kills. Unless some mishap happens.
Radical did let them keep their guns there. They weren't way too confident that they could chase them down themselves. Even though they did have money to buy next. Decide to keep their economy higher up, which not a bad decision overall. Now we are seeing 3 very important ults coming out from the defenders of Zero Gaming. It is this Gecko and Viper ult for the attackers, which is also 2 very vital ults.
There's my buddy.
Great for holding down the spike and for taking the site. Especially the shark. Oh wait. Chris Smiley holding his Odin angle. Captures 1 with the spray.
Spike down
That's
A.
an ult taken away for this round. Can't use it. Dandy taking fight onto these 2 players in main. Gets taken down himself. And as he gets seen by this Prowler, gets taken down from heaven. What a messy fight happening on site. A random spray is able to
Last
take
player
down
standing.
yes.
One
No,
enemy
it's just Girl
remaining.
Boss versus Scorpion. Scorpion gets taken down. That's evened out.
Outside
These
of
two
this
teams.
gig, immortality doesn't have as many day-to-day benefits as you'd think.
That was a very good transfer of momentum from Rad. They were going really slow. They realized that Zero was just kind of being really aggressive. He had to speed up. Took some of the fights. Even though they lost Gecko, one of the most important util bearers, they were still able to push on the site, especially with the Viper ult.
Look like Clone and Scorpion set up to hold this space and long. Danny and some of these other players are facing in.
Decoy. Fake. Out
Danny
of charges.
sending Clone to fake TP. Sitting here with this Bucky could be massive. But it seems like these players are aware perfectly.
Spike
Scorpion
down
is able to
B.
get the double trade.
Shadows traveling.
Gonna back up a little bit here. Gets seen by Kendazine. That's tragic. Almost escaped with his life, but not quite. So now he's sitting in this corner. He's gonna get killed by this nade. Nowhere to really go there other than, death. It's just made it.
Spike
Only
planted.
is left over. B3,
Bring them down.
much lesser weapons.
You're blind with fear.
I know that there's one in elbow from this Prowler. Oh, it's a little messy, but he does get the kill. And pick up a better weapon.
Weapon here.
He has 14 health
Bring
though.
them down.
You're blind with fear.
Meanwhile, 2 very healthy players on the site.
Last player standing.
Robox is able to take down Made It. And Kendazine takes down No Yes. Another round for Radical. 4 to 5. Radical have closed that gap and even taken a round up on Zero Gaming. It was looking like Zero Gaming were going to have a much easier time in this match, but Radical, I think maybe that timeout might have helped. Big correction coming out, and now it's actually Radical who have the lead. It's like Scorpion and Clone have decided that they want to creep up further this time.
Here.
Possibly a good adjustment. Gonna hold this choke point of the smoke. Oh, no, they decided to back up actually. That Dark and Kendazine ready to flood into the site. Kendazine gets hit by the trip. Immediately,
Spike down.
multiple trades coming out on the site, resulting in a 3v3 situation. Smiley just spraying wildly through this paper thin wall. Elbow.
Spike planted.
Gonna wait for his teammates as he creeps around. Through elbow. Hold this angle where at Dark wants to push out. Lobos gets taken down, hits the revive. That made it. Satcheling into sight as Danny takes down Smiley.
Last player standing.
2v1. And Danny gets taken down as 0. Even it right back out. 5 to 5.
Team
We're
Ace.
seeing a lot of very nice retake util come
Now
out.
this.
Even with maybe a few less guns, the util really just
Here.
chunked down on the kind of post plant position that Radical had.
It was a very nice re-entry for that made it. E-sub doing some pretty heavy lifting here. But Smiley seems to be the real MVP for the 0 team. 11 to 6. Kills versus deaths.
I'll find you.
Radical with the face towards A this time.
Bring them
3
down.
sent into probe showers. That Prowler is gonna get the info that there's multiple of these guys. Facing inwards. SC's gonna come out. No, yes can get one, but no more.
My eye. Where
Smiley.
is everyone
It's
hiding?
Kendazine.
Last player standing.
They're going to plant. That's the benefit of this agent. But
Spike down
Yeah.
A.
one man left.
Sorry. This
Not a ton you
was
can do in that situation against 3 players. 0. With their
Last
6th round.
before the switch.
We saw a really nice util combo with the Rays and the Rays native C's. Even with a nice shot, getting one, and then the util getting another, basically traded themselves. And then another shot was able to give 0A advantage in the round, and they just snowballed from there.
Time to explode.
Zero's just really good at taking those man advantages and keeping them.
You want to play? Let's play.
Raider. Gonna hold this long angle. But there is no one in this long angle this time. Kendazine tries to go for the Bucky. Gets taken down.
Toxin screen down.
Dark. Returning in kind.
Caught one. Got you. My camera is
Smiley.
destroyed.
Spike planted.
It's the scan. No, there's one in tube. But
Bomb
there
buddy.
is 3 other players he has to account for.
Satchel out.
And it going in for this re-entry with the ult. Are coming out, doesn't get any value. And this cage is gonna be allowing it made it to defuse it.
Enemy remaining.
I think it's halved. And it doesn't even matter. Because the remaining players of 0 are able to close it out.
No button. Save the day. Easy. Switching sides.
We did see Thrash come out there. Unfortunately, it was hit by the Razor Rocket. If that Thrash was able to get backside, maybe hit a member, that could have been round. That could have probably landed Radical in a winning position, but they went 0 for ult, and Yeah, sadly, Thrasher is just the more powerful in that situation, in my
There.
opinion.
This is the benefit of the Yoru on the attacking side. You can see that Yoru has a TP set up. He's going to be able to just take
Let's
this lurking
start this
position and then
party.
immediately TP over to go help the rest of his team. It's a 4 gamble stack onto B for the defenders.
That works.
I mean, it's just picture perfect scenario for Zero Gaming is they just have all their players
Bomb
positioned
buddy
up here to slam into this poor singular chamber. Danny, he's just stuck in this
Trap
shower
destroyed.
as he hears everyone flooding in to fight him. Gets taken down by Smiley immediately.
Spike
Count.
planted.
Okay.
4-man flank. Basically acting like they're the attackers again. Going in for the defuse. Kinnazine just going in wildly swinging and almost getting one. Gecko is on the spike. It's halved.
One
They've
enemy
got to spin out to
remaining.
stop this.
Last player
And they just
standing.
barely do. It's halved. That made it saves a round from disaster.
Oh, Wingman almost went unchecked for a little too long. It was able to snuff out a round victory for Radical. But a very nice swing came out, able to stop Gecko and also
Not here.
Wingman.
There.
Very nice. Yeah, to save the round. Very interesting. Looks like a default coming out from the attackers. They know they have these better weapons. They know that they can probably take on whatever comes their way. Just gonna take this default. But Zero does get overrun. He made it. Halfway onto the site, gets slowed by this chamber. Chamber sitting with, oh, pulls out the wrong weapon. He had the
Spike
shorty,
planted.
but switches over to the D at the wrong
One
time.
enemy
He
remaining.
made
For
it.
me.
3 in the round so far. Want a 4th. Oh, and he gets stolen away by Scorpion. That is a 9th round for Zero Gaming.
None of my
So
stuff
far,
has malfunctioned yet.
Taking over
Can we
on their
celebrate
attacking
that?
half.
Yeah, it's truly showing how strong this double duelist comp can be. Even with just Yoru lurking or with him teleporting back site while Raze is satcheling in. Really just allows a lot of chaotic openings that the defenders can't really plan for.
Scene now with a decent weapon goes for the peak. Trade 1 for 1. Scorpion is gonna walk away with lower health as Nono, yes, takes down Girlboss.
Fake teleport.
I mean, that's a good consolation prize for some lost health, I'd say.
I agree.
Alone. In this hookah, there's actually no one defending this B site. I'm not sure what's going on for Radical, but they've like completely misread this. They've left the site completely open, and it's not gonna go well. They have lesser numbers. Dark gets taken down by Clone,
Spike planted.
and I mean, this is kind of what happens when you just let the site get taken. In your grasp, Sussy is able to get 1 in hookah, but I mean, it's gonna be difficult to retake this. They don't have much util after that. Echo throws their flash. I mean, I'm gonna
Last
try and
player
have
standing.
Wingman stick the spike, but they're just holding this so well. They're able to take the site, take good advantage of the mistakes by Radical. Kendazine calling a timeout. That's a good time for this. After you make such a major blunder as that, giving up the site entirely when you're down numbers, and I mean, just giving it up for free.
Yeah, not even some Sentinel util to maybe give some type of info, but sadly in that position, gamble stacking is a strategy for sure. Which I honestly I can respect the gamble strat. We did see such a amazing post plant setup from Zero, having two in elbow, really just ready to pop a bunch of util on anyone on spike with blinds like the Euro blind or like the Cypher cam. It immediately broke though. It was a very nice plan and clearly it worked. Oh, we are going to be seeing there's a
There.
full A hit from Zero. With lots better guns, it is going to go into a 3-stack into showers.
I'll find you.
Trades come out.
Immediately
Now
4v4
info is
scenario.
in this too.
I mean, radical. I mean, Zero Gaming is already crawling all over the site. Danny is just stuck in this shower thingle, and they're gonna just take this space and wait for their teammates to get there. Very good play. You know, creep up and hold these pokes. Although it looks like Smiley might be kind of over pushing it, but he's in a spot here to possibly. Oh, it's a very nice off angle, but Dark is able to adjust in time.
Careful.
33. Dark on very, very low health after that fight towards spawn. I'll see. At Dark.
Last
2v2
player
now.
standing.
And, I mean, this nade.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Whoa.
Dark is able to get a 4K to secure the round. Despite all the util being thrown at him, it doesn't matter. He's able to secure it off of individual talent alone.
I almost broke
Oh my, what a pop off.
He just saved his team that round single-handedly.
That was such an amazing play. Waiting just that extra half second to walk out the smoke really just
This goes here.
made it so the crosshair moved just a little bit off where they were, had to readjust, could not readjust time, able to land the shot, and then a magnificent spray
Not only
to come
that,
up
it's
on the raise.
taking down Smiley while he was in such a monstrous off angle. I mean, that's gotta be heartbreaking for Smiley. And frustrating, I'd say. At Dark, going for this ult early on. Wants to try and make it harder for
Face
his
your
opponent to take the
fear!
site. In response, comes out Fade ult. Fade made it, going in with ult. Doesn't find anything quite yet. Finds the Viper, takes down the pit. It belongs to them
Spike
now.
planted.
Nothing standing in their way as they take more and more space. Up into this elbow angle. Big fight about to happen with this flash.
Go on, buddy.
Back up a little bit. Wait
Satchel
for
out.
the noise.
Last
Oh.
player standing.
Danny just turns it the wrong
Team
time.
Ace.
Team Ace.
Weapon here.
4-0 gaming. As they get up to 11 rounds in the first map. 6 for the side of Radical. That is a 5-point lead.
We saw definitely some Valorant timing in that last round, with looking like away from the first push, and then it just crumbles. It's truly a spectacle of Valorant how much it happens.
Let's see. Don't peek at this.
Dizzy has target.
D0 clone back off. Oh, pulling out the utility at the wrong time there. Major mistake. Kennedy, oh, he's just aware that Zero can be there.
Spike planted.
What is Clove shooting?
We may never know.
Oh, oh,
Danny, oh,
oh no, oh no.
some major whiffs. Devastating, but Kendazine,
Grenade! Here comes the party!
looking to go
Last
massive
player
for the team.
standing.
Ult comes out, able to find nothing. That's
What's the Omen on one though?
it does. But there is just robots left to do it all. And, bit too much of a tall task to ask.
Match point.
12 to 6. They are gaming, accruing double the score of their opponents. And now, I mean, it seems like an insurmountable task.
I
Their
think
gaming
just
have been playing in such a dominant fashion.
Yeah, I mean, just off ults right now, I'd put my money on Zero.
Yeah, it's
Very strong ults.
ult economy. I mean, that your ult also is just such a good ult for taking the site, and it just pushes them so far back already. Not quite the flash. 8 made it. Push. Oh my god!
I
It's just
know
a slaughter on the
exactly
site.
One enemy remaining.
4v1. And
It is
Sus-
alone
Sussy
Sussy
is
planted.
miles away. Taken down by 8 made it,
Attackers win.
closing out the map.
I think that map was truly for CJ. Rays really popped off there.
That is going to be the first map in this series going to the side of Zero Gaming. We'll see you back when it's time for map 2. Welcome to map 2 of Radical versus Zero Gaming. Last.
Clearly we're doing meta comps right now.
Last map. Little bit of a stomp, I'd say. It was close in the first half and a little bit after that, but then it started slipping away, and then Zero really just caught their groove and ran away with the match. Let's see if Radical can change that. Maybe a little bit better on this map. I do like seeing a neon guy at heart. I know I'll get burnt at the stake for saying that, but you know.
No, neon is good. We like neon.
I'll get burnt.
No, neon is so good. Neon's like top 3 duelists.
I mean, neon is amazing. I'm just saying, like, people hate neon players. Anyways.
Yeah, neon players are terrible. The character, she's fine.
I'm gonna get burnt.
You're gonna get the finger fist of doom.
Okay. Anyways, composition's very interesting. We have double duelists on the side of Zero with a Yoru and a Raze. I kind of like this. It makes sense to me. Obviously, Yoru can do a lot of the lurking, I mean, he's practically an initiator as well with his flashes and his clone. So, I mean, I think this is pretty meta. On the other side, the neon. I think I'd like to see a breach maybe. To pair with the neon.
Yeah,
but
I definitely prefer a breach over Gecko here.
Other than that, I mean, it's not that bad. You have the Gecko who can do the planting. Obviously, that's his main buff of his character. Pretty decent on this map, even after it got nerfed up. And it looks like we're facing towards B. Immediately, Kinzine running in. Eye coming towards mid, trying to scan what's happening here. This clone gonna make some noise. I mean, I don't really get the point of that clone, as it's kind of revealing the position of one of your actual players. But I guess use it for info. If they can shoot it. A lot of activity happening towards mid. There's a major fight happening. Kinzine just sliding in. That Dark just obliterate them all. Oh no, yes, the only one left over after all the carnage is done. And he's taking these fights as well. They see that second player as well, so they know that this A site is completely open for the taking. Bike's gonna be able to go down. Echo's wingman's gonna be able to do it. And it is planted. Now Spike is ticking. 2v4. Getting scanned on purpose, I guess.
One enemy remaining.
Zero Smiley peeks out.
I hate visiting underground doctors.
Nothing. Absolutely no one gets taken down by the side of Radical. It's 0-1.
A very nice pistol. An interesting push from B main. Does lead to a lot of value though, just with a very nice slide from the knee.
Yes, this should do.
Not a ton to say about that one, other than Zero need to be better on these fights. Need to be more ready for this. It looks like completely in mid, just entirely giving up all sides. They're just going live in the fight, and they've been shredded for it. Crucified, right to the pass, and it's a flawless round. No guns taken away, no value gained. I mean, maybe some chip on some shields, but that's really it, right? 1,000 creds for every shield taken away. But that's all the value they're really gonna get off that round.
You know how this is looking. We might actually see a map 3.
God.
You know what they say though. The game always starts at round 3, so it's fine.
Sure. Eye being thrown into mid. Doesn't actually see anything this time. Doesn't even get broken down. So they're gonna presumably know that there's probably no one there. That trip is actually in a really good spot to possibly catch Kendazine if they try to slide into a safe angle here. Oh, there's 2 trips that are perfectly set up to catch Kendazine if they try to slide into a safe angle. This is really dangerous unless they do that and they see them both. Okay. And now, Lone, backside, takes down at dark. Kendazine throws up his wall, doesn't run in time, gets taken down by Smiley. Out on the side alone, fighting for his life, down to 16 health. Retention, shield him, but I mean, it's just a bunch of carnage. 3v2. Danny is isolated. There's just 1 player remaining. Girl boss up in heaven, or not heaven, sorry, up in mid. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Girl boss now heading towards where the spike is left. He's I mean, they're kind of being sandwiched in from both sides.
30
as I
seconds
say
left.
that, this Reyes doesn't move at all, so he's not being sandwiched, but does get taken down by No Yes. Now, that is the first round for Zero Gaming. Big recovery, first gun round. I mean, good stuff. Good stuff.
Sadly, the Cyber Trips did not find a kill. Kind of just shot immediately, but them's the breaks, you know.
Seems like they want to test A this time. I mean, there is. Oh my god. Kendazine, that is not the time you stop running. That's the time you slide. And Hobbs has disconnected. I think that's their coach, so I think everything continues. I think the show goes on, right? Yeah, that's their coach. Okay. Heading towards B now. And
Here.
with the player disadvantage. Equal weaponry, I believe. I mean, it's just this Yoru who's set up to get this. They do see that first trip. They're gonna see that second one as well. The trips are not gonna get any value this round. Oh, that's tragic. There's just not the right weapon in the scenario. 3-3.
Cage triggered.
Dogging in. Finally not gonna get seen by that. Possibly in a good position to surprise them. Not gonna peek out though.
Last player standing.
Plus he could. Oh my god, it's just carnage. Radical is a 3rd round on the board. It's kind of happening in reverse to what we saw on the first map. At 1-3.
It really is. We're just seeing how Radical is kind of able to push these defenders out, either into gunfire or just out of the site entirely. And they keep it really well with util and post plants. They have a very good entry and then stall comp.
I think the defenders want to get very aggro here, though. They're gonna push the issue on A. It's coming in. Dark coming in. Completely blinded though.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
And not a single soul was left.
I mean,
Cage triggered.
okay. One gun taken.
Got one.
Got one. That's alright.
This is really looking like a map blue.
Don't say it yet, please.
But Zero will use their first timeout of these 2 games.
Yes, that is their first timeout. Gonna give their chance to. Gonna give their chance. Gonna give their coach a chance to speak on what's happening, what's going wrong, or what they need to improve on.
It just feels like their defensive setups are just like the shakiest parts are being used every time. surprisingly, all the times that Radical have gone to the cyber setup, it really hasn't been an issue. I think that cyber setup needs to change. Maybe play a little bit back, try and get some kill trips, because that's really what um, Zero needs to kind of just fulfill a retake.
Plus, you having a monstrous performance starting off at Dark as well. I really have to start calling him Dark. I think at is just their tag. Scorpion barely misses the blind. Oh, he takes down Scorpion, sliding in all over the place, bolting in, taking the site entirely. Much better performance. Eyes get caught with their hands down, inspecting the knife. Go for the clone. Nice. And that is the Thrash gone somehow. Thank you, Valorant. Clone. Just gonna walk straight for this one, not too scared of it. 2v3. Trying to spray through this wall, trying to catch a player. Cannot.
Last player
Becoming
standing.
more desperate. Clone. Too much of a tall task to pull through. That's a 5th round for Radical. And we're getting closer and closer to utter domination on this half.
I think this is actually more of a slam than the first map. Could we possibly see a reverse sweep from Brad? I think we need to see Parsnips Bald. I'm just saying.
I'm down to see Parsnips Bald. If you don't know, chat, the owner of the league has his hair on this game, and he's put it on Radical losing. So, if you want to see, if you want to see Parsnips Bald, I mean, yeah.
Watch out! Gotta go!
Zane immediately going with the slide, it stuns, entering into the site, taking it.
Spike down, B.
Sova is going to be able to stop the plant just for a while. Is he repositioning?
Satchel out.
Drop down, the flash coming through.
Go, go, go!
So many trades happening on the site. Rio gets seen by the Prowler. They're going to know his positioning. Danny's the only one left in main to do it.
Face your
They are
fear!
going to get down for it, so this nade is going to prevent them from swinging out.
One enemy remaining.
And the defuse comes through, blocked by the smoke in the cage.
We'll catch them.
I mean, that's just a great job of defending the diffuser there. Concealing the position. It's the first
Omen was
round
one
on the
shot
board in a
through.
while for Zero Game.
If Danny had just a few more bullets in that gun, that could have been a 1-6.
Very different round, yeah. But it's not. That's anyways, going to this next round. Zine. Looks like we're doing the same exact thing, just running it onto site, entering very nicely. You see Scorpion's absolutely blind, but is able to take down Zine after the blind fades. Clone. Tempting the ult. Thinking about pulling it out. After the drone, he does go for it. Clearing at the site, clearing the smokes, looking around, seeing who's where. Gonna be able to tell that so many people are in main. All the remaining players are stuck in there. Like fish in a barrel.
One enemy remaining.
Just one remaining.
Bring them down.
And the fuse does come out. This is a great retake for the defenders, as they're able to keep all of their players alive.
Who needs a weapon?
Now, Smile, on the side of Radical, is going to call a timeout. Talk with the team. speak about why this is slipping away from them.
Maybe try and revisit their strong suits of what was working before.
Radical was up, was at 1-5, but now it's slipping away. They're at 3-5. Zero are slowly climbing back up the ladder, trying to reclaim their position.
I think this timeout will be the deciding of the half, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, if they can correct, it'll allow them to close out this half with possibly even a lead. But if they can't correct, obviously it's gonna end up being something like a... Yeah. I mean...
It's going to be a snowball, for sure.
Go, go, go!
Looks like a more split up setup here.
There.
Cypher and this Neon are gonna head towards A, while the rest of the team heads towards this B with the spike. Immediately, it made it take Stent Dark. This Clone's gonna spot, or this Prowler's gonna spot Clone. And this pair of Nazine and our boss has made it all the way onto the side. Gets caught by the trip. Oh no, that's tragic. Neon can't help but come out the run and gets taken down in the process. Now the spike is still relatively free if they can go through elbow and try and get the plant down. I don't think that's what they're gonna do. This...
Spike down A.
Gonna get seen. He's gonna
Last
get
player
taken down.
standing.
And just Zero able to collapse down and take the round for themselves. And it looks like possibly the correction did not happen, as Zero Gaming continued to creep up higher and higher on the scoreboard.
I think having that cyber setup on A just kind of shuts down pushes a lot easier. I mean, honestly, the A side is so compact and open that having a few cages there is incredibly helpful.
Right. And Kinazine being a little bit too impatient there is just an unfortunate mistake, not clearing quite methodically enough, and runs straight into a trip. Now, Radical facing towards the B site.
There.
3-4 players facing towards this B site.
This way.
And he remains positioned in mid. Oh, Kinazine, that is tragedy. Stunning yourself is not a great way to open the round. As they decide, oopsie, time to back off.
Right here.
Danny doesn't quite get seen, but they know that they know that they're there. They saw that eye.
Gotta go.
Kinazine
There.
now wants to rush in. Pretty sure that that clone is not a real person. Kinazine is. And now the site is taken. Spike's gonna go down. Gonna TP on top of this box. Spike. Nice crossfire. Running down. Oh, what is happening across this map? I mean, well, Team Radical at least guarantees that the next half they're going to start off on equal footing. If not
We
higher up.
did see an op come out there from Zero Clone. Sadly, did not find lots of value.
Man, these names are giving me a headache.
Yeah, the 00 is not it.
We got Clone.
Back soon.
We got
I think we're gonna see like
Kinazine, we
Bone
got
or
Sussy
Bone
Shark.
next.
We got Girl Boss.
I think Sussy Shark's my favorite.
We're doing our best here, folks.
I'm out of here.
Nazeem's gonna back up, collect this ult orb. Getting ready for the site take. Probably does get heard, but no rotations happening quite yet. These are set up in a bit of a different manner. They do see them they do see them. They're gonna ping them.
Fake
See at least one of them. Zero Smiley holding this angle. Let's slow down just a little bit. Everything up in this B main. Getting ready for the site take.
Take this. Coming through. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It begins. Magazine rushing right in.
Spike
Plant is gonna go down.
B.
Tons
Spike
of carnage
planted.
happening up towards spawn. Or being taken by a dart.
Last
The
player
shirt takes down
standing.
Smiley. Aid made it. Takes down 2 with his ult. That just leaves Girl Boss to do it all. And Zero Gaming are going to be able to get their 5th round.
I love explosions.
Best case scenario for them, they can tie it out, start fresh on a new map.
Last round in the half.
Spend those creds before we lose them.
We are gonna see not all members of Rad be able to full buy.
It's true.
We could see a 6-6 half.
Highly possible. That's the best case scenario for Zero at the moment. Just to clear the slate, start even.
Absolute.
Oh yeah!
Nazeem rushing in with this Gecko ult. Some great utility for the site take. They see one of the trips. They don't really see the other one somehow. And Nazeem walks straight into it. Doesn't die. Scorpion is taking down the Nazeem. That dart scanned by this camera. They know his positioning.
You want more? Here's more.
And here comes the second coming of this shark. Gets taken down immediately. 8 minutes takes down. Oh my god, so many
One
trades
enemy
happening all
remaining.
around the map. I can't even cast them all. Miley left to do it all. And oh, what is that nasty flick coming out from Girl Boss? Take the 7th round for Radical.
Switching sides.
Go, go, go.
We are gonna see
I'm out of here.
Zero on the attack half with a double duelist. We know they seem a lot more comfortable in the attack half just from the Vine game. So honestly, this is probably about as even as it's gonna be. I think just accounting all the factors.
There.
I think really it depends on how Gorbloss can stop a lot of these pushes with the Cypher utility.
Zero are gonna do their best to reset after that loss. Or sorry, not loss. That half. Try to reset and come out better on this. Breaking door.
Gone buddy out.
Putting some pressure on mid here. Grouped up. Inazine taking a little peek. Sees 3. It's a scary sight.
Watch out.
Stuns. But oh my god, he's able to get 2. Can he get? Oh, he goes in for the knife. Cannot get it. It's even out. After 0. Smiley. Get 2. Sussy.
Spike planted.
Now it's a 2-on-2.
Careful.
At dark.
Going out.
Up towards CT.
One enemy remaining.
As he takes down 0 Smiley. That dart completely
timing is
misses
Last
his
perfect.
player
timing.
standing.
And he's able to get to the fuse after taking down No Yes.
Rad is only 5 rounds away from securing their first point.
They think they know pain. They can't
5
begin to
rounds
comprehend.
away from the 3rd map. 5 rounds away from me getting less sleep tonight.
5
Rounds away from Parsnips shaving his head.
Perfect. Peace.
not Partial Shaping His Head. 5 rounds away, and one more game from Partial Shaping His Head.
One more game.
One more game.
One more game.
One more map.
Shadows traveling.
Thork immediately gets scanned by this dart. Oh, it's messy. Gonna back away. He only has. The ghost did not invest into a better weapon this time. Gets taken down by the random star after being blinded. Salsi taken down. No, yes. Does have a better weapon. Candazine gets taken down. 8 made it.
Last player standing.
The shark on the defuse. Our boss gets 1, but no more than that. Defenders claim another one.
Now we are going to the 3rd round, and it's always said the half starts at the 3rd round.
I don't know where you got that from, but we'll say it's true. Timeout. I guess Smile expected his team to lose that one. I don't know why, but okay.
I think the saves probably would do that.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, honestly, there's not way too much to correct at the moment, I'd say. I mean, Zero's just making a lot of these small micro mistakes that are costing them rounds, not grouping together correctly, not trading correctly, all these things. Obviously, you can't really judge too much on the second half quite yet. It hasn't really started. But here comes the first gun round. And we're going to see where the game goes from here.
There.
Right there.
We are going to see a incredible flood from mid-top all the way into A lobby, which is just going to leave a lone girl boss to fight for this space.
Get scanned. They know where he is. Or she is. Or they are. I don't know. I don't assume. I do assume, but
Spike planted.
They're just the boss.
the boss. Girl boss.
They're
Taken
no
down.
longer the boss.
Play advantage for Zero.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy's down.
Finally, a decent position. Winnable position.
Gotta go.
Oh, but that's gonna make it a little bit worse. It's evened out so quickly. Oh, these mistakes.
player
these mistakes
standing.
are gonna cost them so much. But Zero claws it back from the brink, losing a lot of weapons in the process, but they do claw it back. 6 to 9. Great combo.
Amazing. I just have a feeling this round is going to be peak.
I need a drop.
I could not tell you why though. It's just a feeling.
Thanks. Time to jump.
Very spread out from the attackers this time. Looking around the map. Drone coming out. They're gonna try and get some information on the map. Grabbing that ult orb. Hike up their ult economy. Very slow. Looks like they're just gonna leave this raise in position. They'd made it. Looking up towards mid. 4 players. Danny hears all of this. They're gonna decide to head for this A site.
30 seconds left.
2 players taken down by 8 made it. Raisnade coming out to provide the space for a little bit longer.
Spike planted.
This mid lane
Last player
goes
standing.
so massive.
Flawless.
And it's a flawless round. 4-0 Gaming.
Perfect. Now they still are
2-round
in
difference.
a run deficit. Yep.
But they're climbing them back slowly and surely. They have won these past 2 rounds. They just need to keep this momentum up, keep this momentum going, and it should be relatively easy. If you look at the tab right now, we can see that the guns at Rad are much worse than the guns on 0. So this should, all things go right, be another round for 0 Gaming. Immediately gonna destroy this door. Reopen their options towards that B site. Threaten a little pressure. Spike is still just hanging out towards spawn, towards A.
Get him.
They're gonna back up, they're gonna apply some pressure. Try and get some rotates baited.
There.
While they head towards this B. Euro doesn't actually have anything to TP past these trips this time. Did use his 2 TPs early in the round, one still set up in mid. They do just go ahead and break it instead though. Robos does get seen by the dart, fighting in the backside, completely blinded, gets taken down. It's 2 casualties, or the 3 casualties for the side of Radical so far. You're deciding to take a little peek in the mid. Doesn't see anything quite yet. He's in the
Right
proper
there.
angle to
Last
deal with
player
this.
standing.
And it is
Ace.
ace and flawless for the side of 0. It's the 2nd flawless in the row, if I'm not wrong.
Like that, it is. We really are seeing 0 capitalize off this double duelist comp. Being aggressive in 2 places really does have to split up forces and then be able to take wherever you get the picks. Very powerful comp.
Really gonna dart into this elbow space. Apply some pressure again.
Right there.
They have been faking pressure. Their plan might have been to condition them to
Right there.
not believe in this.
Right
Same
there.
exact util they've been throwing on every fake, but Radical does seem to have some kind of idea. Indazine does take down Smiley on the other side of the map. In mid, that is. Plus he does
Right there.
have this shark to potentially try and mitigate all of this. Oh, but he completely misses.
Lock it away.
Your opponent is able to take down
Someone's
Dark.
there.
Random sprays, Sussy is throwing. Not throwing, sorry. Sussy shooting. Throwing.
Spike planted.
Right
One
there.
enemy remaining.
And it's just Sussy. Scorpion, oh, what is that?
No.
Appreciate it. Beep, beep, beep.
3 rounds away from map 3.
One of those, I think he just absolutely whiffed it.
That was a rough showing.
I think he just whiffed.
It honestly, that might have just been half a mag whiff.
Yeah, I mean, tragic.
Fucking tragic, no pratic, Spladatic.
Somebody's there. Back to me.
Starting off the round, very spread out. Trying to probe the map for some information.
Go on, buddy.
Zero is going to immediately rotate over to be with the Cypher.
I'm out of here.
As Nazine tries to stun, backs away. Is located by this recon bolt. Gonna try and go back in with this judge. Try and get bug
There
picks.
we go.
Oh,
Take that.
just slapped down middle. Danny
Last
caught his
player
pants
standing.
down, and it's looking like another round for Zero. Who knows? Maybe
You never
Saucy can
know.
pull something out. Get the first. Get some chip onto the second. Ah, but cannot correct the takedown. Aid made it. 9 to 10. Gap closing. Round differential decreasing.
Still, this is a very close map.
It's much closer than the first one, obviously.
We are going to see a save from Radical, which will basically turn this into a 10-10. Supposedly. Maybe. Radical
I
can
mean,
pull something out.
you never know. Based on what I've seen so far, it's entirely possible that it could go 9 to 11. But who knows?
Gotta go.
Nazine just
I
sliding in there. No fear at all. It's kind of attitude you have to have in this scenario, where you have just a bunch of running guns.
Camera taken out. Tripwire cage triggered.
Girl boss being pushed by so many players right down through multiple cages. Zero clone takes down Dark. Smiley takes down Girl Boss. It is a 5 to 2 now as Smiley takes down Kinazine. Danny, take note that he's here.
Still
He's in
waiting.
so much danger. Bussy.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy's down.
Last player standing.
Oh no, it's looking closer to a flawless now. Get some taps, but there it is. A flawless coming out from Zero Gaming to secure the 10 to 10. It is equalized once again.
That was expected. Eco round expected for Raz to lose that. So truly, this will be the round that decides.
Go, go, go.
It may decide the map. Honestly,
It may decide who wins the game entirely. I mean,
Go, go, go.
Radical are still
Zero.
left with lesser weapons if you look at the scoreboard here. Lesser weapons, lesser shields.
Gotta go.
We're gonna have to pull a trick out of the rabbit hat.
Okay.
I guess rabbit out of the magic hat would be the more appropriate. Whatever. Danny, good one.
Nice.
Good two, but not the third. I just
One
know.
enemy remaining.
Oh my
Spike
god,
down,
it's just
B.
an absolute shutdown. Blown, doing some
I'm
damage
out of
for
here.
10 to
Go, go, go.
11.
only losing 2 people there.
Now, if you look at the
Is-
scoreboard, that was a necessary round for Radical, but it
Go,
was
go.
not a necessary round for Zero, as they're able to immediately buy straight up again.
Gotta go.
If Radical can win the next
I'm
round,
out of here.
it might be third map. But looking at the ult economy, the Zero definitely looks like they're about to get Hunter Fury,
There.
and not really many ults for Rad.
Dean has pushed up here. Sees Clone taking a duel with him. Does get flashed. Clone backing up a
This
little
way.
bit. Dean's still kind of deciding if he wants to smoke here. Fade made it, and his friends landed out in mid. Miley does get a pick onto at Dark. Sorry, just Dark. And now the site take. What's happening? Interesting reposition for Scorpion.
Spike planted.
Die. My
That's
ult
a
is ready.
lot happening around the map, which results in 3-3, now 2-2,
Last player standing.
and
Come on,
now
little man.
2-1. So he wants to defuse the spike on his own, and he would have to do so much to do it. Taps the spike, draws out the peaks, but these are peaks he does not want, as he's knocked down to 12 health and gets taken down by Scorpion.
Right here.
Ooh, that was a very close round. That was definitely winnable for Sussy in that position.
Now, once again, equalized.
Now the Hunter 3 was invested in that last round. There is no
Let's
major
go.
ult that will probably happen in this round, except for the Thrash and Neural Theft.
No gaming,
And
fighting
Nightfall.
for the win. Radical fighting for the chance to stay alive for a bit longer in this series. Radical want to take it to a
Fake
map 3. Eurogaming do not want that. They want to close it out right here and now.
Here.
Applying some pressure to this elbow like they've done so many times before.
Fake teleport.
It is real this time. It's the benefit of this conditioning. Can't really be too sure. No, yes, does take it down. Kendazine, a critical player. And I made it. Takes down Sussy. That's another critical player. Sussy has been so vital. He's being taken down. Could spell disaster, but Dark recovers it just a little bit here. There's Malata's taking down the boss though. Drops right back
Last
down. I
player
can hear that,
standing.
and the pre-fire is nasty. Spike is running the opposite direction of where Danny is. He's gonna have to traverse the entire map to
30
get a chance
seconds
at
left.
this. And it looks like it might be map point, unless Danny can pull a hat trick and get 3 kills.
Danny does have almost all utility. This is possible.
It is indeed.
One
Spike
pick
planted.
will be the Nightfall as well.
The only problem with his utility is that
Where are you?
not exactly. I mean, it's good for info. Good for letting him know where they are. Oh, Smiley backing up into the wrong position here, but takes down Danny anyways.
Oh, if Danny would have picked up one of the Vandals or
Match point.
Phantoms on A site, that would have been incredibly winnable. If only that one decision could have won the round.
It is match point. Scorpion calling a timeout here.
Maybe really wants to hype up his boys.
I don't know if I like the idea of giving Radical the chance to talk to their coach here. They have a coach, right? I'm not going insane. I think they both have coaches.
Yeah, they do.
They both
yeah,
have
they do.
coaches. So I don't know if I mean, that gives you a chance to talk to your coach, but it also gives them the chance to talk to their coach. And obviously, if you have the momentum, this could kind of break it.
We'll have to see. There are going to be many ultimates online for Radical that could win the round just by themselves.
That's true. Some very nice ults. They're gonna have to try and bait these out. The first thing they're probably gonna want to do here,
Or even just eliminate with the
or just take them down. Yeah.
with the
Very
the
smart.
rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that called? Showstopper. That's what it is.
Showstopper. Yeah. Nonia's gonna head straight for mid, alongside the spike. And now look at this fast push towards A. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this orb. Stacking up this ult economy, it could go massive. Because if you look at Kendazine's ult economy, he's 1 away. If he gets a singular kill, I mean, it's gonna be massive. Okay, 8 minutes is able to take down one of these ults. And another gets taken down. We're looking at a 3v5 situation.
I'm out of
Obviously, the shark
planted.
is still available, so this could save it if it's able to be utilized properly. Scorpion trying to go straight in, slides in on Scorpion, gets taken down by No. Yes. Someone does get stunned,
Last player
but
standing.
there's so many lined up, and Saucy
Enemy remaining.
whiffs, and that
Attackers
is
win.
the match. Zero Gaming
Oh,
are able to pull it back from the brink of defeat and save Parsnip's hair.
a super close game. We almost saw map 3. I was so excited to see map 3 with these teams. They were very close. But yeah, very good games. Everyone played pretty well. Let's do this.
Well, stick around a little bit longer as we're going to head straight over to a post-match interview. Welcome to the Zero Gaming versus Radical post-match interview. Here I pulled from the roster Scorpion.
What's up?
First of all, thank GG on your win.
Appreciate it.
Good job on the comeback. Really entertaining series.
Yeah, got a little bit closer than we would have wanted, but
Saw that.
we closed it out in the end. Not anything crazy for me, but having to play with 2 subs definitely didn't
Right.
make it easier on us.
That actually comes to my first question. How did playing with E-subs affect your plays? Did that affect your strategies?
So Clone is a member of our coaching staff who has subbed for us in the past, so we had a little bit of coordination with him. Well, not much. So it was more just like try to fit him in as he knows everything. Aid Made It was just completely an E-sub that we found that we needed to get, and Nono's played with him before. The rest of us haven't, so it was just kind of we didn't really go to a lot of the stuff that we wanted to, but it was more just kind of figuring out how to play together at the start of the maps was like the main thing that we were struggling with. But once we got it down, seemed to go a little bit smoother.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, what were some of the mistakes you were able to take advantage of from your opponent?
I mean, we didn't do it as much as I think we could have on Sunset, but they didn't fight for A main like at all.
Right.
So I feel like it would have been nice if we could have played that a little bit better, but win's a win. Love to see it. Bind just overall was a good map. I think we felt pretty good there.
Were you surprised by your opponent? They had a solid around 80% vote against them in the community polling.
I mean, I've learned just never count out teams. Trap games exist. You go into it getting overconfident. And it's a trap game. They're definitely dark horse team. I think
Right.
they got a shot. I wouldn't say. I mean, I think definitely the sub situation didn't make things easy on us, but they played a good game. We just played a little bit better.
What allowed you to pull it back from such a difficult situation on map 2?
I mean, honestly, it's like if I'm looking at just the start of the map, even just down like 5-1, our whole thing was just some simple mistakes that we talked about in timeout, figured out what was going on with it, and then started to claw it back a bit. Going down pistol on attack, winning a few rounds there, like that definitely helped boost mental. And once we started winning again, then we just got momentum and kind of went with it from there.
Right. And one last question before I let you go here. What do you think your team still has to work on if you want to take this victory over this entire league?
Not having our players oversleep. And then also just like I'd say just like more coordination. It's been an issue for us. I think we're refining it, but
Right.
Definitely things we can work on in every aspect of the game. You can always get better.
Right. Well, a strong and impressive showing from your team in your first map in this entire league, or this first series in this entire league. Amazing job, GG once again. Very impressive,
appreciate it.
especially with 2 subs. We're gonna let you go, and we're gonna send us off. We'll see you guys
Thank you.
whenever the next map occurs. Our next series occurs. Bye, everyone.